Hi everyone, it's Pun, and I'm in Barnes & Noble again. Let's see what we can find. First things first is this romantasy table, and I am starting to get into romantasy a little bit. I really enjoyed Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Next, we have to check out the new releases to see what's new and interesting. I've never heard of these books before, but they're very eye-catching. Now I'm in one of my favorite sections, romance, of course. These are some interesting books to me. The Fake Maids, some of maybe Elle Kennedy books. Those look fun. Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled. Let me know if I should start that series. One True Loves, Taylor Jenkins Reid. One day I'll read that. The Wishing Game, also interesting to me. Here I am just looking at some book talk books, but this one is fun with the purple edges. Red Queen, heard a lot about that. Should I read it? Let me know. Caraval, same there. Six of Crows, that I've heard good things about. This is a new fantasy release, which looks interesting. Powerless, of course, I like that book. Also loved Butcher and Blackbird. Just casually strolling around, seeing what pops out to me, which wasn't much. And I don't know if it's just this Barnes that I go to, but they really could do better with their displays. This is the face of concentration, okay? We're hunting for books. It's very serious. So now for the fun part, the book haul portion of this video. I don't know what it is about that Barnes. I think it's just the way that they have their books displayed and set up. None of it really calls out to me. But don't you worry. I have a nice collective haul to show you of the books that I've collected over the past few weeks. First, let's put this down because this is kind of heavy. I'll start off with the books that I've already read. You'll hear my thoughts about them in a future video. First off is Twisted Love, and this is the first book in the Twisted series. I'm looking forward to continuing this series. I'm sure most of you know what this book is about. The male main character has a grumpy personality, and of course the female main character is outgoing, bubbly, sunshine. So what is that trope? Oh yeah, the grumpy sunshine trope. The next book is The Three-Body Problem by Cixin Liu. So this is a science fiction book. There's no description to this book, so I'll just read you George R.R. Martin's review on the back of the book here. It says, a breakthrough book, a unique blend of scientific and philosophical speculation, politics and history, conspiracy theory, and cosmology. So I have already read this, but it was an interesting read. Requires a little bit of thinking, so not your typical quick read. So can you guess what this book is? I am so excited to read this book. It might be my most anticipated book of the year, but it is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I don't even want to know what this book is about. I just want to go into it blind, but this just gives all the summer feels. I feel like it would just be such a fun read. I have loved every Abby Jimenez book that I've read. As you can see, I guess I only read 2 books by her, so Part of Your World and Yours Truly. And those books, I think they're both 5 stars for me. So she has a pretty good track record. But anyways, It says 4 dates, a kiss, and a breakup. That's all it will take to find their soulmate. So, fun, cute little read. I'm so excited to read that. Hopefully, maybe I'll read it next week because I am going on a trip. So I feel like it's like the perfect book to read poolside for all the summer vibes. This one is also a new release that was just released a few days ago. It's Falling for Gage by Mia Sheridan, and she's the author that wrote Archer's Voice, which I love that book. And I did just recently read Most of All You by her. So Archer's Voice was the first book I read by her, and then I read this book and it was so I hope this one, her newest one, will be a little better. Because Gage, if you don't remember, he was a character that was mentioned in Archer's Voice. You know, that big party that they go to, was it during New Year's Eve or something at the end, towards the end of the book? I think it was at Gage's house, right? So Gage's mansion, should I say. So I am intrigued by this book. Can you guess what this book is? This was recently released book, and I am also excited to read this one. It's Funny Story by Emily Henry. Yeah, so the last book I read, Happy Place by her, I feel like I was in the minority for that book. I didn't really like that book just because I guess I thought it was going to be a different type of story than what it turned out to be, but I hope this book is a little better. I don't know. This guy is like wearing Crocs or something, which is, we'll see how that goes. Ooh, and then this next one, I forget who it was. I was watching someone's video here on YouTube, and they just kind of sold me on this series because it's a thick one, and based on the description alone, it's not something that I would typically pick up, but it's Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, but apparently it has some depth to it, so we'll see. I was also influenced by someone else on this book because I didn't really hear that many good reviews on it, but this one girl really sold me on it, so we'll see. But it's Belladonna by Adeline Grace, and this is like, what, a romantasy. I don't even want to know what this book is about. I'll just dive into it blind. I'm sure most of you know what this book is about. It's about this girl's relationship with death or something like that. It's a romance fantasy book, so we'll see. And this was also a new release. It's Expiration Dates by Rebecca Searle. I don't think I've ever read a book by her, but this seemed like such a fun book, and it's super short too. It's like, what, 254 pages, so should be a pretty quick read. I love the cover. Should be a fun read. Last one, I was also excited about this one. I've only read one other book by this author. I think it was a novella, and it was pretty good. For a novella, it was pretty good. I liked it, so I thought I would give her another try. And this one was released this year. Yeah, it was just released this year, but it's The New Couple in 5B by Lisa Unger. But this is like a mystery thriller, and it just seems so fun. If I remember correctly, it's about this couple that just moved into a New York City apartment, and like strange things happen or something. I don't know, but it seems fun. So, and the cover is cute too. So, and it, yeah, I don't know how that happened. Wow, that literally just flew out of my hands. Anyways, I love a good, fun, quick little thriller, and this is what it seems like it will be, so I'm excited for this one. I just received powerful in the mail, and like, did I order the wrong thing? Why is this so small? Like, I don't understand. Okay, so this is Powerless, right? And this is the little, I guess what you would call a novella. Look at the size difference. No, because that that is gonna look weird on my shelf. Because if you have Reckless, I think, is that the name of the second book, Reckless? Right here, the same size, it's gonna be not even. Why would they do that? Did I order the wrong thing? Because why is this so small? Already flipped through here, and there's a sneak peek of the next book in here, so that's exciting, but I just don't understand the size of it. It's honestly kind of the size of a DVD case, honestly, is what it kind of reminds me of, but okay, there's that. I'm excited to read that. And this was also released today. Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies by Catherine Mack. I think I first saw this on Goodreads like a few months ago, and the cover screams summer. I love this cover. Super cute. Imagine poolside by the beach reading this book. So fun. Ooh, look at that. The inside cover, that's cute. Is there anything in the back? Yeah, that's cute. So many new releases to read and not enough time to read them all. Funny Story, Just for the Summer, Expiration Dates, Ready or Not, Falling for Gage. So many new releases to read. Like, how am I going to read them all? It's going to be a fun summer reading all these books. These are all the books. And if you want to know more of my thoughts on them, make sure you follow along. That will be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.